back to the channel. So today we're working on some cleanup stuff. We've got some nails that we need to flash. We've got some taping to be done. So that's what we're going to go up and do right now, is tape some windows. So the windows are already in. We just have to tape on the sides and the top over the nailing fin on the window. So we'll go ahead and go up and show you guys what we're working on. We're also going to be working on the soffit for the main roof today, and on the back side of the house as well. So welcome back to the channel. So now I've got the window taped. You start with the sides, go work your way down, both sides, and then you go across the top. So this is so that this top piece covers the seam where you start the sides, so that when the water's running down, it runs over these seams rather than getting stuck in them. And then you don't tape the bottom, because if something ever goes wrong and you end up with water in your window or windowsill area, you want a way for that water to come out. So we're gonna put sealant on the back side, inside, underneath the windowsill, and then that'll prevent the water from coming, if it does get in there, coming back into the house. It'll run with our sloped sill out onto the wall where we want it to go. So you don't want tape on the bottom, otherwise that would keep your water in there, and then you just have standing water in your window if you ever got water in your window. So right now, what I'm working on is we've got some nails that we're missing in this panel here and a few up here. So I'm gonna get the nails that we missed, flash them all, so it's all watertight. Okay, so we're up on the roof on this side of the house. We're working on, or up by the roof, we're working on the corner here where we're gonna start installing the soffit. So this is on the gable end on the southwest side of the house. So we're gonna install the soffit all the way up to the peak and work our way over. We'll see how far we get before we have to move on to other things, but that's what we're working on right now, is getting this corner ready to go so that we can start putting in the soffit. Okay, so we have finished up for the day. It's dark outside. We ran out of daylight, but we made a lot of good progress. We taped up 1, 2, 3, 4 windows, and we got some taping on some corners and around the house. And we got a whole bunch of flashing done. We've got the patio roof all flashed, all of those nails. We got some nails and flashing that we were missing on the front. So now the front is all done with flashing and taping except some corners. And then the southwest side is all done except for the corners, and the front northeast side is all done except for one exterior corner, and then the back side is all done except for some corners. So basically all that we have left to tape is a bunch of outside and inside corners. They're on the exterior of the house, but meaning the outside corners, and then the inside corners we have to tape up as well. So we've got those, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 exterior doorways that we need to do our flexible stretch taping for the sill pan and the taping around the opening. So we're almost done with all of our taping and flashing of nails. We're making some good progress there. And then we've got pretty much all of the soffit all the way up to the gable on the southeast side. So we were working on that earlier. We were able to finish up the rest of that to the peak of the roof. So we'll continue on down and finish up the rest of that side of the house for the fascia. And then we'll move around to the northeast side of the house where we've got more fascia to do. And then we'll move on to the back side of the house where we have to do that roof up top. We still have the patio roof, the front porch roof, and the roof over the little utility room still to do. So we still have quite a bit of roofing left, but we're getting closer to our weather barrier inspection. Hopefully we'll be able to get that mostly done over the next week and get that inspection done so that we can start putting on siding as soon as we finish the roof. So that's our goals right now. Our big things is just to finish the exterior of the house so we can move on to the interior. Like I said, if you've been watching, we do have HVAC in working. It's one of the few things that we're hiring out. They have been working, and so they I don't know if you can see here, but we've got some duct work up here that they've been working on, and they finished out the crawl space in the first floor, and they're working on the second floor in the attic space right now. So HVAC should be done over the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll have the roof done over the next week or so, and the weather barrier, and move on to siding. So we're making some good progress towards finishing the exterior. It's definitely taking a lot longer than expected. That kind of seems to be the theme of the project, is that, you know, you think it's going to be, oh, this is going to be a super easy thing to put in, it'll go super fast, but then all of the prep work that you need to do in order to finish out that portion of the project is way longer than expected, and a lot of times it's a learning curve. So when you first start doing it, it takes you a while to figure out how to do it, and then it goes quicker as you go along. So the roof has definitely been one of those, figuring out the corners and how to do all of the bending of the metal at the fascia and install the soffit and get the valleys on the roof figured out for that metal roof. We're definitely getting faster as we go. So the second side of the main roof should be a lot faster this time, but than the front was, but it's definitely a learning curve when you're doing it yourself. But we're really enjoying it, and it's been a fun process. So don't forget to smash that like button if you like what you see and want to see more. Hit that subscribe button as well, and stay tuned as we continue working on our DIY home build project. And thanks for watching.